Hello and welcome to the Lower Middle Tennessee Cattle Association video board sale for March 8th, 2019. My name is Darrell Elshot with Tennessee Livestock Producers. It's a pleasure to have the opportunity to go through this outstanding set of cattle with you today. We have 13 lots for your consideration. Lot number 30 is the Mathis cattle from Bon Aqua, Tennessee. Tennessee BQA certified. There's 30 steers estimated to weigh 725. Grade 90% number ones, flesh of 4 and 5, and 100% black and black baldies. These cattle were weaned in October and home raised by the Good Angus bulls. They're on pasture and hay plus 7 pounds of a 16% performance feed and free choice mineral. They've had a 2-shot health protocol, Pyramid 5 pre-sponse SQ, and caliber 7, wormed and deloused with Epernex, castrated with a knife. Cattle will be penned morning of the way up in a dry lot. They'll be hauled 35 miles to Columbia Livestock Center, weigh on the ground straight. Available March 18, 19, or 21, 22. 30 of the good home-raised steers weighing 725. Lot number 31 is Tennessee Tech consignment from Livingston, Tennessee. 74 steers, estimated to weigh 775. The grade 95% number ones, flesh of 5. These cattle are 59 black and black baldies, 12 red and red baldies, 2 Charolais crosses. These are home raised out of the Angus or Hereford bulls, weaned back in October. Cattle are on hay plus 14 pounds of a commodity blend and Vigortone mineral with Bovatec. They've had 2 shots of the Bovishield Gold 5 and Covexin 8. Wormed with Dectomax, implanted with Synovex, and castrated with bands. Cattle will be penned 7 a.m. morning of the way up. They'll be hauled 3 miles to Phillips Livestock by 9 a.m. and weigh with a 1% shrink. Take a 48 to 50,000 pound load off the heavy end. Available March 11 through the 14th. Home raised 74 steers out of Angus and Hereford bulls. Lot number 32 is a Casey McGee consignment, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Tennessee BQA certified. 64 steers, estimated to weigh 875. The graded 90% number ones, 5% number twos, flesh of 5. There's 54 blacks and 10 black baldies in this group. Weaned in October. Cattle are on pasture and hay plus some wet distillage and Co-op 649 feed and all-purpose mineral with Rumensin. They've had a 2-shot health protocol, the Bovishield Gold 5 and Ultrabac 7. They've had a pink eye shot. These cattle will be penned at 7 a.m. morning of the way up in dry lot. They'll be hauled 20 miles to TLP Fayetteville by 9 a.m. and weigh on the ground with a 1% shrink. We cannot weigh on Tuesdays. We got 64 of the good steers weighing 875, 54 blacks, 10 black baldies. Lot number 33 is a Worley Farms, Hampshire, Tennessee. Tennessee BQA certified. 53 steers, estimated to weigh 885. The grade 85% number ones, 15% number twos. They're flesh of 4 and 5. These cattle are 51 black, 1 red, and 1 Charolais cross. Cattle are on pasture and hay plus 4 pounds of a pre-choice corn silage and distillers. Cattle are on 1 shot of the Bovishield Gold 1 shot, the Barvac 7 with Somnus, and Express 5 HS. They were implanted with Encore in April. Cattle will be penned 7 a.m. morning of the way up in a dry lot. They'll be hauled 20 miles to TLP Columbia and weighed on the ground with a 1% shrink. 1% shrink. 53 steers weighing 885. Lot number 34 is the Mathis cattle, Bon Aqua, Tennessee. Tennessee BQA certified. 56 steers weighing 885. Grade 95% number for ones, flesh of 5, 100% black and black baldies. These cattle are weaned in October and they're home raised by Angus bulls. They're on pasture and hay plus 7 pounds of a 16% performance feed and free choice mineral. They've had 2 shots of the Pyramid 5 pre-sponse SQ and the Caliber 7. They're wormed and deloused with Epernex, castrated with a knife. Cattle will be penned morning of the way up. There'll be a 35-mile haul on the cattle to Columbia Livestock Center and weigh on the ground straight. Available March 12th or March 14th and 15th. Really fancy set, 56 steers weighing 885. Lot number 35 is Award Pack Consignment, Woodbury, Tennessee, 58 steers weighing 885. Grade 85% number ones, flesh of 5. There's 41 black and black baldies, 11 Charolais crosses, 4 red and red baldies, and 2 brindles in the group. 10% will show 8th ear or less. Cattle are on pasture and hay plus 10 pounds of a commodity mixed feed, hand fed daily. The cattle have had a Bovishield Gold 5, a Covaxin 8, and an Endovac beef, wormed with long range, implanted with component. Cattle will be penned at 7 a.m. morning of the way up. Buyer's truck will pick up at the farm, weigh on the truck with a 2% shrink, take a 48 to 50,000 pound load off the heavy end. 58 of the good steers weighing 885. Lot number 36 is the Ray Farms, Tullahoma, Tennessee, Tennessee BQA certified, 73 steers, estimated to weigh 910 pounds. Grade 100% number ones, flesh of 5, 67 blacks, 5 Charolais crosses, and 1 red baldies. Cattle are on pasture and hay plus 3 pounds of a crushed corn per day in wet distillage, including free choice mineral with rumensin. They've had a Pyramid 5 pre-sponse and a Pyramid 5, wormed and deloused with Dectomax, implanted with component. Cattle will be penned at 7 a.m. morning of the weigh up in a dry lot. The buyer's truck will pick up at the farm, weigh on the truck with a 2% shrink, take a 48 to 50,000 pound load off the heavy end. Buyer's truck must fit a 70-foot scale, no split weighing. 73 of the good steers weighing 910 pounds. Lot 37 is the West Farms, Columbia, Tennessee, Tennessee BQA certified, 56 steers, estimated to weigh 915 pounds. Grade 95% number ones, 5% number twos, flesh of 5. There will be about 80% black-hided cattle, 10% red or red baldies, and 10% Charolais crosses. Could be a couple Herefords on the deal. 50% of these cattle will be home raised by their Angus bulls. This will be the sort off of the heavy end of 150 head. Cattle are on pasture and hay plus 12 pounds of a commodity mix and free choice mineral. Had Bovishield Gold 1 shot, Bovishield Gold 5, and Vision 7. Been wormed with long range, implanted with component. These cattle will be penned the morning of the weigh up in a dry lot. They'll be hauled 6 miles to TLP Columbia and weigh on the ground with a 2% shrink. Take a 48 to 50,000 pound load off the heavy end. Available March 18, 19, or March 21, 22. Lot number 38 is the Johnny Pitcock Consignment, Fayetteville, Tennessee, Tennessee BQA certified, 60 steers, estimated to weigh 930 pounds. Graded 95% number ones, flesh of 5. There's 51 blacks, 5 black baldies, and 4 Charolais crosses. 50% will be home raised out of the good Angus bulls. Cattle are on pasture and hay plus 16 pound of a corn silage and wet distillage and 3 pound of a commodity mix with KNS all-purpose mineral with rumensin. They've had a Pyramid 5 with pre-sponse and Vision 7, 2 shots of those, wormed and deloused with Epernex. Cattle will be penned a night before with hay and water. The buyer's truck will pick up at the farm, weigh on the truck with a 2% shrink, take a 48 to 50,000 pound load. 60 steers weighing 930 pounds. Lot 39 is the Marmont Farms consignment, College Grove, Tennessee, Tennessee BQA certified, 38 heifers, estimated to weigh 800 pounds. Grade 100% number ones, 5 with a few 6 on the flesh, 100% black and black baldies. They're home raised out of the Angus or Hereford bulls, weaned back in September. They're on pasture and hay plus 5 pounds of a 14% feed. They've had 2 shots of the Virus Shield 6 and Ultrabac, wormed with Sidectin, implanted with Ralgro. These cattle will be penned 7 a.m. morning of the weigh up. They'll be 25-mile haul to Columbia Livestock Center and weigh on the ground straight with can preg check after weigh up at buyer's expense. 3-day notice required. Take all the heifers. Nice set of 38 heifers weighing 800 pounds, all blacks. Lot number 40 is a Keep Pippinger cattle from Hillsboro, Tennessee. 69 heifers, estimated to weigh 825 pounds. Grade 90% number ones, flesh of 5. There's 60 blacks, 3 black baldies, 3 Charolais crosses, 2 red baldies, and a red, weaned in October. These cattle are on pasture and hay plus 19 pounds of a commodity bin feed and an all-purpose mineral with rumensin. These cattle had a Virus Shield 6, Ultrabac 7 Somubac, and a pre-sponse SQ, wormed with Dectomax. Cattle will be penned at 7 a.m. morning of the weigh up with hay and water. Buyer's truck will pick up at the farm, weigh on the truck with a 2% shrink. We can preg check after weigh up at buyer's expense. Take a 48 to 50,000 pound load. 69 heifers weighing 825. Lot number 41 is Steve Nicholson from Lynchburg, Tennessee, BQA certified. There's 64 heifers, estimated to weigh 835 pounds. Grade 95% number ones. There's 59 black and black baldies, 3 red baldies, and 2 Charolais crosses. Cattle are on pasture and hay plus 10 pounds of a commodity mix, custom blend ENT mineral with rumensin. They've had a shot of the Enforce 3, Vision 7, Titanium 5, pre-sponse, and Ludelace. Cattle were wormed with Safeguard, Ivamec, and Sidectin. They'll be penned the morning of the weigh up. Buyer's truck will pick up at the farm, weigh on the truck with a 2% shrink. We can preg check after weigh up at buyer's expense. Take a 48 to 50,000 pound load off the heavy end, available March 14 or 18-19. 64 of the nice heifers weighing 835. Lot 42 is the West Farms, Columbia, Tennessee, BQA certified, 65 heifers, estimated to weigh 835. The grade 95% number ones. There are 90% black-hided cattle, about 5% will be red or red baldies, and about 5% will be Charolais crosses, maybe 1 Hereford on the deal. 50% will be the home-raised heifers. They'll be sorted heavy end out of about 200 head. Cattle are on pasture and hay plus 12 pounds of a commodity mix in free choice mineral. They've had a shot of Bovishield Gold 1 shot, Bovishield Gold 5, and Vision 7. They've been wormed with long range, implanted with component. These cattle will be penned at 7 a.m. morning of the weigh up in a dry lot. They'll be hauled 6 miles, Columbia Livestock, and weigh on the ground with a 2% shrink. We can preg check after weigh up at buyer's expense. Take a 48 to 50,000 pound load off the heavy end, available March 12 or March 14-15. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our offering. We thank you for your interest in our sale. Please feel free to give us a call at Tennessee Livestock Producers. If you need additional information, you can refer to our website. We look forward to hearing from you and having you on our sale.